Hello, mates. It is me, Crashmaster. I'm sorry I've been gone so long, mates. I actually am not fully recovered from the surgery as it is. I still have stitches inside of my mouth, and it actually hurts a little bit every time I talk. Um, but I've been absent for about a month on YouTube, and I feel like that's way overdue. I try recording every now and then, but the Elgato was messing up on like a couple of new games I was gonna introduce to like the channel, like certain games, but I'm not even gonna mention them because that's a thing of the past. I just had to delete. I basically just updated my Elgato software on my computer. So hopefully this video, because I actually did record it once before the surgery, like one but another Better Together update video, just because we've been doing this for so long, and the updates pretty much been out like for a couple of weeks, I think, months. But basically I tried recording it. The audio got corrupted, basically my voice and the audio from the video itself right now. And yeah. So yes, I still have stitches in my mouth, so you might hear me talk like that, like this for every now and then. I'm really sorry. I don't think I can really do about that. Most of the entire left side of my face feels very awkward as I talk a lot more. So yes, but hopefully we should, just letting you guys know, I'm pretty much just gonna say this out loud right now. The videos I on my phone real quick. The video as many we're already on part 5 on the Better Together update modes. We might get to part 10 at this rate. We just might get to part 10 at this rate. So yeah. Just letting you know. Until I'm gonna be doing. No, by the way, once on. I am doing before we start the video right now. Just want to let you guys know I feel happy to be back. There will be. Two special Halloween videos this year. It's either one of them or both of them. It's most likely both of them are gonna be uploaded on the day before Halloween, which is the 30th, or the day before, or the day like of Halloween, which is the 31st. So yes, just letting you know, there will be a couple of one of them will be a Minecraft video, of course, and one of them will be a Terraria video. But we'll be doing a few more Terraria videos than Halloween, probably like from the start of November to like middle November, because they don't really have, they have a Thanksgiving like theme around there too, but it's not really on the console, unfortunately. Much it's only like on the computer edition. But if you want to see that next year, leave a comment below if you feel good about that. So yes, I'm every now and then you might hear me say like a little bit, just because it's just been quite a while. It's just been quite a while, I'll admit. It's so yeah. Without further ado, we should get started right now.
So yeah, they're kind of the problems that I have right now. So a lot of people are asking me, am I going to be moving to this new version? Am I going to be bringing Lovely World to it? The answer is no for now. There's a few key things. The crafting menu is going to have to be changed if I'm going to go to it. The saving option has to be changed. The movement controls, they're the big things. Things like, the furnace in the minecart, a bunch of my mini games won't work. At the end of the day, I think that if my only way to get updates is to be on this version, I can have those few compromises. I'd rather not. I'd rather things just stay as they were, but I would put up with it. But until those changes are done, I will be staying on the current versions. I might make a few videos on it. I'm definitely going to do a video in my lovely world when the super duper pack comes out, for sure, because I think it would just be interesting to see. But that would be like a one-off video, and then I'll go back. But I'm in a tough situation for my lovely world because my lovely world isn't on Xbox One. My lovely world's on Xbox 360.
Also, my quick notice that I also am gonna be doing a couple videos like after this video, which you see right here. It's like what I think I better to get an update now, and right here, Sony Crossplay a Better Together update. I will be doing those two videos, which is why there will be a part 9 and 10, because this is probably gonna go up to like part 8, depending on how much we get done in this video, as it seems. Because look, we're almost at 40 minutes right now. But he has done a couple videos. I will also be taking my stab at like the Better Together update. Like I'm gonna like make a copy of my Minecraft world as it is, and transferring to the Better Together update version. I will be playing I'm still on servers. Doing like maybe 1 or 2 just to see how it is. I haven't seen any of these videos. I only saw this one, which is the issues with the menu, but that's about it. and in this one actually, Worlds Apart. Oh no, I haven't seen this one. I saw this one, the Worlds Apart. So yeah, I'll be doing a couple videos. Like he has one right here, which is about the minigame servers. I'll be doing like the menu options, telling you guys what I feel, and then we will be getting our new schedule. It's like our original schedule, but after a few games, things will alter a little bit. But that's to be expected over the time, because there's certain games I want to play, like Super Mario Odyssey Monster is about to come out. Cuphead, a game I just heard of like earlier this year. It was announced at E3 like 2014 or 15. I've seen a couple of gameplays. It sounds like a rage game, which is I'm not good at because I have stitches in my mouth. But I don't tend to get angry at stuff like that. Couple other things. I will be doing like a face cam video, a short one to like 10 to 15 minutes about all of this. So if you want to go see that, then yeah. Just letting you guys know, I've been off for like 2 weeks of school, like a week and a half by now. These stitches in the face, my face has been swollen a little bit. Like it's gone down, which is how I'm talking like this. I talk way worse before. I will admit the surgery was a success. They were able to get rid of the abscess. My face, I don't know what they did. Did they like I don't know. I'm be talking about all of this like in another video. And leave comments if you guys want any games or anything like that. Just letting you all know.
And I was planning to move it across to Xbox One soon. As I'm sure you've noticed if you watch my lovely world.
Also, right there, there is also another video of that. I'm sorry about that. Is it down here anywhere? No, it's another video where he's like, what should I do? Because of the Better Get update. It's like a 5-minute video if you, well, by most of you who heard of Stampy. I can't find it here. It's like, what would you, like, with the vote, Better to Get an update, move to Xbox One. I personally chose Xbox One because, like, if I ever was able to friend him, like, well, it's on my own Xbox One, because he actually, according to him, Stampy, like, in a couple ones, he actually played, he mostly plays on 360, which is the version we all know and love him for, and, PS4. He really ever does Xbox One. And I thought, because most of his videos were just titled Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition, the title of the video, number 1, number 2, whatever. And then his videos, but now they were just Minecraft Xbox Edition, or Minecraft Xbox, then the title of the video in his Minecraft videos at least once. And I thought that meant like he doesn't put Xbox One for a reason, or maybe he just plays Xbox. Just because there's no way you can play Minecraft on the original Xbox. We all wish there's an 8-bit version of that, but no, there isn't. Oh, the graphics would look so weird. But yeah, I always thought that, but it turns out he's always been on the 360 edition, and yeah, I gotta admit that's really takes a lot of dedication. Like, I'm not gonna move to the Xbox One X anytime soon, just because I think the price is too big for just like a couple, like, it's one of the most powerful consoles in details, and I'm into that kind of stuff, but I'm sticking with the Xbox One for now, at least for a while, mates. Maybe even an S, but I never was even considering the
laggy.
S.
It's really laggy, all because of my love garden. Basically, I have a whole load of signs there, and it just completely breaks the game. Basically, it can barely run at all at the moment. So I have basically a few options. One is that I move to the Xbox One, which will almost solve that problem. It still lags a little bit, even on the Xbox One edition, but it would basically solve that problem. But it means I wouldn't be getting any new updates. It means that I'd only have Minecraft as it is now, and any of the new features, whatever they add in the future, any new animals or blocks or anything, I wouldn't get. The other option is to stay on the 360, which means the game is going to be really laggy until the point where it's going to be unplayable, where at that point the only thing I can do is get rid of my love garden. I'm gonna have to get rid of all of the signs, and then it still doesn't run amazing on 360 just because of how much I've built, but it will be playable. Then the third option is to move to this new version. As I said, I'm not willing to do that until they meet my demands, until they kind of add the features that
Stampy. If only they would listen. But it's Mojang. They're bigger people than us. They're bigger. Oh, I don't know how much of you. I mean, they're bigger than me. But he has like 8 million subscribers, right? How many does he have? He's like 8.7 million at this point. 8.8. Oh no, this is the original channel he actually made. Yeah, but if only mods, if only they would, if only we could do something. But I can't. I'm just like a small channel. I can't really do much. So yeah. If only, like, basically, if he ever listens to this video real quick, if he ever does, maybe I'll even try to send it to him. This is my advice, Stampy. This is my actual true advice. You guys can listen to this too. For any of you or hit, especially you, Stampy, play on the 360. I say if there's like on the Better Together update, if there's anything like major, like if I ever do switch, it'll probably just because of the servers, just because like the battle mini games are really cool and all, but they're getting a little stale at this point. Like I know they add maps every now and then, but they're getting a little stale. Like maybe if they added like Bed Wars or like Build Battle or whatever, maybe that would work more. But I'm pretty sure since like Xbox One X came out, the Better Together update, I'm not even sure if they're gonna be concerned with that stuff anymore. And a stupid little blue screen just appeared on my my thing. Get it? Get away. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that didn't mess up the recording. I don't think so. Oh no, it didn't. Yeah. So basically, for any of you 360 users out there, I say if you want to stick with if you don't want the new version, at least just because you don't see anything you like it, go to the Xbox One. It'll calm your lag down and it's more playable, especially for Stampy's case where like he doesn't want it at the time. If there's like nothing new at the moment or any new animals or gigantic changes like new blocks, like anything that's gonna be really mind-blowing for any new mini games or whatever, I say just go to the Xbox One. But if there is like if there is a duck mini game he wants to like, if he wants to do like a duck range thing, like that or whatever, like there's actually they're gonna add ducks or like any new animals or any new bosses. Like I might switch because of a boss. If they add a new boss, I might just switch. But if there's nothing really like mind blowing towards me points, I'm not seeing what's the point unless you go to Xbox One, which it will help the lag down. Like like as he said, it'll be a little bit like steel, but eventually that'll happen to me because I play on the Xbox One, not the 360. Eventually, Xbox One will be catching up with the 360 on the lag issue, but I don't have that many signs in my world because I have a smaller fan base, which I'll admit is actually looking pretty good right now, at least from Stampy's point of view. But in terms of that, I just say either or. If there's anything mind blowing, go to the new version, Better Together, and if there's something really like piques your interest much or nothing that's like really big for you, just go to Xbox One. That's all I can say from my advice.
I've had for the last few years and I'm used to on console and I need in order to make my videos. So that's kind of where I am in that situation. Of course, the weird thing about this is the PlayStation 4 has kind of accidentally became one of the most desirable platforms if you are a fan of the console editions of the game, because it's not getting this update, not yet anyway. There's a chance that Sony might lapse and end up having this update as well. For now, I hope they don't, because that is where I do most of my survival series now. Any new ones that I start, so long as I'm either by myself or with someone else on PlayStation, then I do it on the PlayStation 4 anyway. And that isn't changing. That is going to be continuing to get updates in the same way that it always has. So that's good for now that there's that version. So kind of bear that in mind if you are planning to look to get Minecraft. Also, if you are looking to get Minecraft at all on the Xbox One or the Switch and don't have it already, get it now, because then you get both versions. If you get if you buy it now, you're going to get the console version, and even if you end up preferring the new Bedrock Engine version, you're going to have both of them. But if you don't buy them now, you're never going to be able to get the console versions unless you go and buy a disc copy or a cartridge for the Switch. So it's definitely worth doing that.
Now, in my opinion, yes. Two things real quick. PS4, I'm not going to talk about it too much. I will say, like, PS4, I think it pretty much has a bigger fan base in terms of, like, the console, like, buying it. Like, I'm pretty sure Xbox One at one point had, like, this is not accurate information. I'm pretty sure if, like, you had to choose between the Xbox One or PS4, even without the VR at the time, Marks, pretty sure most people just choose PS4, like, if this is inaccurate whatsoever, Marks, but if like, let's say if people bought 35 million people bought an Xbox One, pretty sure there would be about 45 to 50 million who bought a PS4. I don't know why, like, I guess it's mostly because, like, I grew up on the Wii. I grew up on, like, DS, like, DSi, DSi XL, DS, the original DS Lite, like, all that. Then I went from that to, like, PS3, my dad's PS3, which I do every now and then when I go to his house, which I do play, like, old Sonic games or, like, the Street Fighter and, like, the Genesis, like, Sega Genesis, which is a game on PS3. If you guys are hearing that, It is a thunderstorm. It was raining a little bit earlier today. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too much in detail because I'm right here on part 9 or part 10, whatever which one. This is the video I'll be doing. It's really short, 10:45, 10 minutes 45 seconds. Right here, Sony Crossplay. Right there, it's to give a little more information about. Well, as you can see, Sony and Xbox right there. So yeah, future video, look out for that if you are interested in me and Stampy over here. Go into more depth of that. But right now, let's just focus on this video.
So, if you have played with the disc version for, I think it's 5 hours within the last year or something, that allows you to get this new version. Which means, if you don't have it yet, maybe like borrow your mate's copy of Minecraft with the disc and then play that for a while. Then you should be able to get the new version. I think that should work. I can't see why it wouldn't. So that's something that you should think about doing as well. But if you haven't bought Minecraft yet on those platforms, I recommend doing it now because you're basically getting 2 versions to choose out of rather than one. And then you can end up kind of just sticking with whichever one you want to stick with. So the big problem for me is just the fact that I don't have a choice at all in this situation. I'm kind of being forced to move to the new version. They kind of brought this new version and said, like, look, there's all of these amazing features. I kind of thought, well, these features have always been there on the Windows 10 and Pocket Edition, but I don't want to play those ones. Like, if I played the Windows 10 edition, it would literally be being played on the same screen as the console. I could play it with a controller. Like, that's really no different to what I got. Like,
that is true.
That maybe
like if you don't know mods, like I said this countless times, I can't play computer games. Like just like you know, quick teaser, quick spoiler, 2018 I will be making a video on January 1st, like exactly at midnight if you guys are gonna be up late, which is New Year's Eve, so most of you should be. But I'm gonna make a special announcement about playing computer games, like Windows games and like Steam or whatever. I'll be talking a little bit about that, so shh. Keep that in mind, Marks. Keep that in mind. But yes, as I said countless times, it's like a game, like Five Nights at Freddy's for example, like it's a click and point game or whatever, or like the WASD buttons or the key buttons. I just can't. I tried playing on a computer Minecraft. It's like you gotta like hold two and like not you have to hold like the little thing and you have to like switch all around you, and if you have to just run. I just cannot. I just can't, especially with mods. It's just so much buttons. I feel more better, I guess, because I grew up on like with a Wii remote and a DS, and like I always held it. Like with a keyboard, I just cannot use keyboard controls. I just can't. I don't know why, I just can't. But so yeah, basically, like I know there's a few games where like if you're a console controller, but you're just only a game on a computer, you can like I think it's most common with the Xbox One remote, if I'm not mistaken much. Like you can like they have AC adapters or whatever, USB version or wires that you can actually plug in your console controller into the game if they allow that. Which I admit it's cool, but like as you said, like to be fair to me, it's the same thing as playing on the TV then. Like that's what makes each one more like each Minecraft choice more like unique and more special to its own sort. Like you go to and this console, you get the updates pretty much more frequently and stuff, and you get DLCs and all these mini games. If you go to Windows 10 or the computer edition, I like to say all the time, you get mods, you get keyboard controls, stuff like that. Basically, each one has its own unique platform and version and controls of how you play it.
People at Microsoft or Mojang think that the reason we're playing the console version is because we want to play on that platform, or we just want to play on our TV or something. But for me at least, that's not the case. Like I'm not playing on PlayStation or Xbox or Switch or whatever because I want to play on that platform. I mean, I guess that is part of it, but it's because I want that version. I have access to all of the different versions, pretty much all of the versions I can play over.
That's true. Like well, yeah, as I said, I can't play keyboard controls, but that's not the main reason. Like I would get used to keyboard controls. I'm a lot better now. I'm like still rubbish, to be honest, Mites. I'm still pretty bad. If you play Hunger Games with me, or like even if I had diamond armor and you had a wooden sword, pretty sure I still lose. Well, depends if you're moving fast or not. But still, you get the idea. Like I'm good. I'm like scale 1 to 10. I'm like a 2 or 3. Like I'm barely adequate on a computer edition, but that's not the real reason. I just grew up with it on 360 like for a while. Then Xbox One came out. I think I got my Xbox One like just 2 years ago. I think not even like 2 years ago, a month and 11 months at most. So yeah, it's like the 2 year anniversary with my Xbox One, but I just grew up with it. I love it. It's really nice. I still am. That's why I'm like thinking about part with my console, at least not yet.
Controller. I've always been a controller player mainly, so that is what I'd want to play on. But I don't want to play on the Windows 10 version with a controller. I want to play the console edition. That is the edition that I've enjoyed, for the last few years and my favorite platform to play on. But now that's almost being taken away from me, or at least not getting updates, and then this new version's being forced on me. So that's kind of the thing that's upset me and kind of got me worried a little bit for the future. So Microsoft's defense to this, when they announced that they aren't continuing updates for the Xbox One and the Switch, kind of the reasoning they gave when people kind of had a bit of an uproar over that was the fact that it doesn't make sense to essentially update an obsolete title. They said that there's a certain amount of developers and they need to work on a certain game. It obviously costs.
That is true. Things change. Get new consoles. Older ones will stop getting updates.
Switch edition when there's this shiny new version which the developers are going to be working on, and I get that. I'm not. It does seem silly to be updating two versions of the same game on the same platform. That seems a bit silly. The problem is that 4J Studios, they're continuing to update all the other versions. They're continuing to update the Xbox 360 and the PS3. We'll have to see how long for. I mean, obviously they're both very old versions. The Xbox 360 though has a huge community still playing it, so hopefully they support that for a while. But they're still updating the PS4, still updating the PlayStation Vita, if you can believe that. And so if they're continuing to update all of those platforms, and you'd assume that most of the legwork has been done already. They just need to continue what they have been doing for the past few years, and also bring those updates to Xbox One, and I guess more recently the Switch as well. So it kind of seems like a bit of a weird reasoning, the fact that they're already doing the work to update all of these other versions with the new features, and they're basically just not bringing them across. And I know it's not a case of just copy and paste. There is the certification testing it needs to go through. They need to, there's certain bugs that kind of crop up on specific platforms, but it's not like they're suddenly starting again just for these platforms. So I didn't really understand that argument, and the kind of thing that I would say in response anyway, if it was a big deal, is kind of that. Sorry, I just heard Alex
I did too.
outside. I think there was something in the garden that scared Alex. He was chasing a frog earlier, so sorry if you can hear growling and barking going on in the background. Okay, sorry about
Another
that.
break.
We just had to go and get Alex inside because it's quite late as I'm making this. This is literally recorded on the day the beta came out, and I wanted to...
Actually, speaking of that, Mods, I'm actually recording this just like about an hour when my parents went to work right now. Yes, I'm still young. I'm only like 14. Like 14 and a quarter by now, I think. I'm actually recording this at 8:50 in the morning. I started like... I started recording this at 8:30. Oh God, YouTube's become such a big part of my life. That was just like my daily choice. It's like I'm so used to making videos at this point. It's like brushing my teeth or combing my hair. I swear, I love YouTube. This is just such a big thing for me.
As soon as possible. So yeah, basically what I was saying is that the thing where there's the issue of them making two versions of the same game on the same platform and updating them both. Like, I think the solution to the problem is if you make it so that this version is
the dog barking
exactly the same as this version, or at least
I think that was Alex, his dog,
but with additions, then that would solve the problem. They wouldn't, no one would be moaning if we weren't losing out on certain features in this new version. So it's kind of that's kind of where the issue is here, not the fact that there's not enough developers to update that one. It's just it just seems that all of this has come down to the fact that I think this is just being released too early. I just think it's not ready. I think that they need to get it so it has everything that the console version has and additions. There might be some tiny sacrifices here and there, but the big stuff that I talked about earlier, they need to have all of that in this version when it launches, before telling people to go and switch over to this new one, or saying
yes, from my point of view, Mods, I have to admit, I completely agree. There should be like if there's it's sort of like an RPG for example, not like a game almost, like those games like Mario and Luigi Dream Team, or like the RPG ones basically, where like you can equip stuff. It's like this for me. It's like how he says it. here's an example for me, like an RPG. Like in Mario RPGs, it's like if you like there's two types of like hats Mario can wear. One will increase his power but lower his speed. One will increase his speed but lower his power. It feels like that. Like if you get one thing, you lose another thing. If you get the other thing, then you'll lose that of the first one you of the first option you picked. It feels sort of like that at this point. Like you pick one, you lose that. You pick the other one, you lose what you got in the first one. Basically, it kind of feels like that. Like I feel like each update you should get more. Like what's the point of updating it in the past if you're just gonna take it away? It was just a big pointless thing then. To be fair.
The old one, it's fine. We're not taking away the old one. You can still play it, but you won't get any new features for it. Like who wants that? Like that's part
Yeah,
of the
you
Minecraft
can play it.
experience, is
You just don't get anything new.
features, you know, looking ahead, and then something new's come. Like you can't just say, we're not taking away the old one. You can version that you're on and not get all of the new stuff. You'll see all the videos of other people playing with the new stuff, and you go around your friend's house and they're playing with all this new stuff. But you can just stay on the old one. Like no one's gonna do that. Like no one, or no one wants to do that. They just might be forced to do that in this scenario. So I really do think that.
Really quick, again, Mike, and quite that, well, with that logic, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of younger people, like, I'm 14, like, I'm not, like, 20, whatever he's, at the age by this point, like, 26, 27, I'm not sure, I'm just guessing, 24, 25, I'm not sure, he's around his 20s, that's all I know, but, pretty sure a lot more younger people usually, like kids around 9 to 11, maybe, even 12, like, stuff like that. Like it's just that like if you play like let's say like you look that and all your friends have to do a version like Xbox One X or whatever, stuff like that, and you have an Xbox One because you like this version better. It's most likely that you're gonna go to the new one and get an Xbox One X for Christmas or your birthday, March, or ask your parents, or house so they have another controller. You can't like do online anymore. That's probably like the main reason I think a lot of people will switch to the, in my opinion, that's my guess. I think that would be like another reason why, because it won't be like on the same consoles anymore, and it won't be in the same Minecraft version anymore. And the only way to play is with if you new version. That's the only way I'm seeing it. Wait, let me plug my headset on this controller. There we go. It was like staticking a little bit. All right, so yep, I think that's about enough for. I think that's enough time for this video actually. So Stephanie, we'll see you next time. Hopefully we can get a little bit more. We got through like about. I don't even think it was like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. I'm not sure. I wasn't keeping track exactly. But yes, the next two videos. Wait, this is part 6. So part 7 and 8 should be the last of this. Then we'll go for like the next two video, which is this one right here, and the videos all the way right here, right there. So yes, but that's unfortunately gonna be the end of the video, mods. I hopefully will see you all later. Please leave a like. And don't forget to leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next Reddit Together update talk video. Later, guys!